and then when you're ready, move on. So, don't worry. Yeah, you need a lot more steering to get around that car, okay? Okay guys, so today we're here with Andrew. We're going to be doing a mock test to see how he does. So this will be Andrew's first mock test with me.
Yeah, first mock test.
And we'll be following the sat-nav. So just let me set that up quickly.
Okay.
So for the first part of the drive, you're going to be following my directions, okay?
Okay.
And then later on in the drive, you'll be following the sat-nav. Do you have any questions about that?
How long's roughly the test?
So it will probably last around 40 minutes, but obviously that's dependent on traffic and stuff like that, okay?
Okay. You struggling there?
It's very shiny. It's quite sunny today, isn't it? I would put my shades on, but I think that I'd look a bit silly. He's going a bit fast, isn't he?
Yeah, there we go. I'm just putting it there so it's
that's absolutely fine. Again, you're not going to be following the sat-nav for now anyway. Yeah, can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Again, perfect. You're not going to be following it for now, you'll be following my directions, yeah?
Yeah.
So whenever you're ready, we're going to move on.
Okay.
So move off whenever you're ready. So Andrew, what would you be doing today if you weren't on your driving test?
I work at a go-kart track.
Oh, okay. So you got some experience of driving then?
Yeah. I mean, I drive quite fast on the go-karts.
It's a bit different than the road, isn't it? Not so many rules.
Nah, it's just the same. You just put your foot down.
A lot of people compare like this to a go-kart, but I don't know if I would say it is. I think it's a bit more complex. Because a lot of people that drive manual, obviously, they say, you know, that driving automatic is like driving a go-kart, don't they?
Yeah.
So at the traffic lights, we're going to go straight ahead, okay?
Straight ahead.
Don't have red lights in go-karting, do you?
Nah.
See, different already. The joys of driving, eh?
No, this is boring.
Yeah,
I don't think I want to drive anymore.
Red lights are a bit boring. So Andrew, I'm going to ask you one of your first vehicle safety questions along this road. So when it's safe to do so, can you show me how you would operate the dipped headlights for this vehicle?
Oh, there we go.
That's fine, yeah, just concentrate on the road ahead, okay?
Oh.
Here, Andrew is looking down to try and identify where the dipped headlight switch is. While doing so, he loses control of the steering and starts to veer out into the other lane. I had to grab the steering to correct this. This would be a serious fault. Okay, Andrew. So, at the bottom of this road, or at the end of this road, I should say, you're going to be turning right, okay?
Okay.
No problem.
I need to do my mirror checks.
As Andrew gets to the end of the road, he looks both left and right. There is plenty of time to go, however, Andrew hesitates. This would be a minor fault.
Just turning on, yeah, kind of little.
That's okay. So just slow down a little bit. This road's only a 30, okay?
Yeah, I'm going 30.
No, you were going 35. Yeah? The speed limit on this road is 30 miles per hour. However, Andrew creeps up to 35 miles per hour. This would be a serious fault. It does start with a 3, but it doesn't end in a 0, yeah? At the roundabout, we're going to be going first exit left.
The 2 roundabouts.
We're just turning left at the first roundabout, okay? First exit. And then, if you could park on the left in a safe place. Whenever you're ready, move on.
Wasting my time.
And then we're going to be turning the next road on the right. So it's just where that black car's pulling out of, okay? Okay. And then if you could just pull up on the left in a safe place, just somewhere along here. That's fine, thank you. Okay, Andrew. So we're going to attempt to pull out an emergency. We're going to attempt to do an emergency stop somewhere along this road. Okay. Yep. So when I give the signal stop, I'd like you to stop the car as quickly and safely as possible, as if we're in an emergency. Okay.
Okay.
If I don't give the signal, please don't carry out the maneuver. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do all the checks to make sure it's safe and everything like that.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So whenever you're ready, move on.
Okay.
Here, I ask Andrew to carry out an emergency stop. However, Andrew reacts late and doesn't press the brake harsh enough, so we end up rolling to a stop. In an emergency, this braking would not be enough and he would still hit the obstacle in front of him. Therefore, this is a serious fault. Stop! So when it's safe to do so, move on, okay? we're going to be turning right.
Okay.
No, so just wait here. We have to give way for the oncoming car, okay?
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's right, we have to give way. Let's just wait. There you go, then carry on. Here, Andrew fails to give way to the oncoming traffic despite clear road markings and sign telling him to give way. This would be a dangerous fault. If I had not stopped him, he would have hit the oncoming traffic. Here we're approaching a mini roundabout. Andrew fails to look to the right. Therefore, there's no way that he could have known if it was safe to proceed or not. This would be a serious fault. Okay, so at the end of the road we're going to be turning left, okay? And then, if you could just park on the left, somewhere near that wooden pole. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the independent drive. We're now going to be following the sat-nav, okay?
Okay. That was stressful. That was very stressful.
Okay, so whenever it's safe to do so, move on.
You will arrive at your destination at 5:35 p.m. After 200 yards, bear right, Newtown Road.
So it just means follow the road ahead, okay?
Bear right.
So just slow down here. Just approaching a bit quick. The lights are on red, yeah?
I thought I had to go here because it said bear right.
No, just follow the road ahead, okay?
As we approach this junction, Andrew gets a bit confused by which way he's meant to be travelling. Although it is clearly listed on the traffic lights that there is no right turn at this junction, Andrew still tries to take up position to turn right. He's also approaching way too fast. I would give him a serious fault for his positioning and a minor fault for his approach speed.
I've made so many mistakes this lesson. Too many. I just don't think I'm ready to be on the road.
Well, we'll keep trying and practicing and hopefully get better, right?
Yeah.
Practice makes progress, like we always say.
After 300 yards, turn left, Ardbury Avenue, then turn right.
Okay, so we're going to be turning left just before the lighting shop, okay? It's that grey building on the left.
Turn left, then turn right.
As Andrew takes a left turn, he mounts the curb. This would be a serious fault for steering control.
It's okay. So you obviously did mount the curb on that turn, okay?
I can fit through here. Probably here.
So just wait here.
Turn right, Mount
There's
Drive.
definitely not space for you to fit here, okay? So just wait for these cars to come through. He's letting you go now, so you can carry on, okay?
As Andrew comes down the road, his side of the road is partially blocked by a skip. There is a white car already coming through the gap. Andrew should give way here, but he fails to do so, so I have to prompt him. This would be a dangerous fault.
And then we're going to turn left at the end of this road,
At
okay?
the end of the road, turn left, Newdigate Road. Turn left.
Okay. And then if you could pull up on the left-hand side of the road just before this silver car, leaving about a car width distance, okay? Sorry, car length distance.
As Andrew moves off, he doesn't steer enough to the right to clear the car with good distance, and I have to grab the wheel. This would be a dangerous fault. If I had not taken control, Andrew would have hit the car.
Move on. So, don't worry. Yeah, you need a lot more steering to get around that car, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just carry on.
Andrew approaches this double bend
Following the
with
sat-nav,
too
okay?
much pace. Therefore, he then loses control of the steering and goes slightly into the other lane. Because it's clear, this is only a minor fault. However, if there had been a car come in, this would have been another serious fault.
At the end of the road, turn right, Sutherland Drive, then turn left. Turn right, then turn left.
Why is he stopping for? Why are you doing that?
There's cars coming. Don't worry though, you stopped, it's fine.
It's making me fail my test. He's doing it. Yeah, say sorry.
Approaches Junction, the car goes to move off. However, it quickly realises it's not safe to do so and stops. Andrew follows this by quickly pressing the brake. Under these circumstances, due to the slow speed, I wouldn't mark this for harsh braking.
There's a car coming over there still. Let's just go.
Then turn left.
Turn left, Reynolds Road, then bear right, Joseph Lutman Road. After 100 yards, bear right, then turn left. bear right, then turn left. Turn left, Wood Street.
And then if you could pull up on the left just after that blue car in a safe place. Don't worry about the driveways on this occasion, okay?
Here, I ask Andrew to park on the left and he ends up parking partly on the curb. This would be a serious fault for steering control.
Whenever you're ready. Just need a minute. That's okay. If you need some fresh air, you can put down your window. I'll be okay.
Andrew goes to move off in front of a car. I had to stop him. This again would be a dangerous fault for move off safety.
So it was a car coming, okay? So I've had to stop you there. Okay.
It wasn't there when I was checking my
So
mirrors.
whenever you're ready, carry on.
It wasn't there when I was checking my mirrors.
That's okay. Check again, and then whenever it's safe to do so, move on, okay?
Just getting really stressed now.
Yeah, just take your time.
After 200 yards, turn right, Hill Street, then turn left.
So I'll just confirm what the sat-nav means, because it gets a little bit confused here. So the road bends round to the left and then bends round to the right, okay? So it's a bend, not a turn. So cancel your signal.
Turn right, then turn left.
Yeah, and then it bends right, okay? And then at the bottom of this road, we're going to turn
After
left,
80
okay?
yards, turn left, B4113, Nuneaton Road. Turn left.
Maybe I'll get closer. Stop.
Andrew takes a stop sign a little bit too literally, and he's waiting for me to tell him to go. This is a serious fault, as he needs to know that the stop sign means that he should stop at the end of the road and check it's clear before proceeding. However, he's looking for me to tell him when to go.
What are we waiting on?
Oh, what are you waiting on?
The sign's stop, I'm waiting for you to tell me to go.
Oh, so I don't tell you when to go, you have to go whenever it's clear, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, so the stop sign doesn't mean just stop. Yeah, it means stop, check that the road's clear, then proceed when it's clear. I'm not going to tell you when to go, you have to judge that yourself, okay?
Can you not laugh at my driving though, please? Like, honestly, I don't know why. I'm laughing because I'm going to cry otherwise.
It's okay, I've seen worse.
After 600 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit towards Girth Clara Industrial Estate.
went. Stupid drivers.
So we're going to be turning left, just where that white car's coming out of. It's going to be a car park. I'm going to go do your manoeuvre. Sorry. Okay, so keep round to the left.
Yeah.
And then what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to forward bay park into any bay in this row.
Okay.
Yeah, so
It's fine. There we go.
After 80 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit towards
So
Coventry
that's not what I
Industrial
meant. So I
Estate.
meant a bay on either the left or right side. But don't worry, I'm going to give you another chance.
Okay.
So whenever it's safe to do so, we're just going to reverse out. And then if you could face a car that way, to the right. And just carry on. And then what we'll do is we'll go round to the right. And then what I want you to do is forward bay park into any bay on either the left or right, okay?
There you go.
So that's not in the same row. So you've went over a bay.
The
to get
row's
into this
here?
one. No, so the row would be on either side of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So again, that's not correct. It's okay, don't worry. Let's just leave it.
Can I
Let's
have
go
another
out to
go,
the-
please? I don't want to fail my test. Please.
Unfortunately, on this occasion, I'm not going to be
No,
able to give you
please.
another go.
Let me just have one more. Please.
I can't. I'm just really sorry. Yeah? I'm really sorry. On this occasion, I can't. We just don't have the time. Okay?
I really need my driving license.
Then we're going to turn left out of the car park, and you're still going to be following the sat nav, okay?
Oh, cut. Oh, another car, man. And another one.
So at the roundabout, we're going to be going the second exit towards Griff Clara Industrial Estate, Bermuda Park, okay?
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit towards Clara Industrial Estate.
Here, Andrew switches to the right lane without checking his mirrors or signalling. This would be a serious fault. Here, Andrew starts to accelerate despite the light being red. I had to stop him. This would be a serious fault.
So I've had to stop you there. The lights went red, okay?
Okay. I'm going to try concentrate now. I actually thought I could make that. Like, generally.
Andrew realises he's in the wrong lane, checks his mirrors, signals and moves over in good time.
300 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, Walsingham Drive. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit. After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, A444, towards
Here,
Coventry.
Andrew slows down for the roundabout but doesn't come to a complete stop. He continues to roll out whether a car's still
Go
on the
right on the
roundabout. I had to stop
and
him.
take the second
This would be
exit.
a serious fault for observations.
So just stop.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Wait until it's clear. Yeah, so foot on the brake.
Yep.
Yep. Wait until it's clear. Yeah, don't rush. No, take your time. Still not clear.
Okay.
Yeah, so wait for a safe gap. Don't rush it, okay?
Yeah.
It's quite busy here, so you might be waiting a minute. So it's good, go.
Okay. I'll try to go back to doing it on my own now. See, it's just like a go-kart.
Andrew checks his mirrors and signals, but quickly realises that there is a car undertaking him. He cancels his signal and doesn't move across. This is a very good observation from Andrew.
That wasn't very nice.
It's a good reaction, so for you not to go.
The guy behind stuck a middle finger at me in the mirror.
I think it was probably the other guy, not you.
The guy in the white car.
Yeah, I think it is probably at the car that undertook everyone.
After 800 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, B4113, towards Bedworth.
Second exit.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, B4113, towards Bedworth.
So you just want to stay in this lane, okay?
Oh, okay.
Take the exit, Pickard Way.
I need to mirror signal. Come on, move over.
After 300 yards, you have reached your destination.
So just to make you aware, the next roundabout we're going to be turning left, okay?
Left? Why tell me that now?
You have reached your destination, Pickard Way.
It'll be the second exit left.
Okay.
Here, I have to tell Andrew to cancel his signal, which is still left on from where he left the roundabout. This would be a serious fault, as it could mislead other road users to think that we're pulling up or turning left.
So you need to cancel your signal, okay?
I thought the car like automatically stops the signal.
If you steer enough, it does. And then at the traffic lights, we're going to be turning right.
Right, okay. Oh, car. Now it can go.
And if you could just park on the left. That's fine, thank you. Okay, so that's the end of the mock test, and unfortunately you have failed. Obviously, we'll go through some of the faults. But when the video goes online, obviously you'll see all of them.
Yeah.
But there was quite a lot of faults in the test. So, you know, the bay parking, just one example.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you've completely driven over the bays.
Yeah.
Obviously there was the speeding at the start of the test.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, just so many faults in that test. But that's okay, we'll work on them and then...
I'm just an idiot.
No, you're not an idiot, you're just learning. But yeah, there's a couple of things that we'll talk about obviously off camera and we'll work on those during lessons, okay?
Yeah.
Darren just sent me a message and told me to let all of you guys know to subscribe and click the next video and watch it, please.